What is going on, everybody? This is DC with another squad builder coming at you. This is my silver MLS team. But before I do this, I just realized a couple minutes ago I have a free pack. So let's do a pack opening. I'm excited now. This is my season ticket pack. Probably gonna get, team of the week as usual, like I do every week, obviously. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep going. I'm sorry. I like watching this graphics. Oh my goodness. Gutsy. That's not bad. Couple contracts. 3-5-2. Perfect. That's my formation I'm playing in. All right. I'll sort those out later because that's not what you guys are here to see. All right. This is my silver MLS squad. This team, if you guys have watched Nepenthes' Play to Win series from FIFA 12, where if you haven't watched it, he basically took this extremely overpowered team which had loads and loads of pace, and he won, God knows how many straight games with it. This is basically the silver. This is why I call the silver Play to Win team, because this team has loads and loads of pace. And I can't tell you how. I mean, I won a game 17-0. I'm not even lying. If I'll probably put a picture of it like in the description or right at the end of the video, just so you guys believe me, because I understand a lot of you won't believe me that I won 17-0. That's the biggest margin of victory I've ever had in my life. So let's just start off with the team. Gasperning for Seattle Sounders, very good goalkeeper. I mean, not much I can say about him. He's made some really nice saves. Let me just say before I start this, this team will cost you around 40 to 45, maybe even 50,000 coins. So it's not the cheapest, but the guy that is the bulk of that is this man right here. That's Marvell Wynn. 93 pace for center back. That's just unreal. He will cost you somewhere around 300,000 coins. That'd be something. 30,000 coins. I have him here on the right side. If you're going to be doing this with the 3-5-2, it's kind of obvious you have to have a guy with 93 pace on the right side, because he's basically a right defender. I mean, he's basically a right back with that pace. So you want to utilize that and put him on the outside. Ugu Ahemelu right here at center back, 78 pace. Him and Heath Pierce are solid players. They both, I think Heath Pierce is 77 pace. Only reason I have Heath Pierce on the left side is because Heath Pierce is left-footed. Not too much I can say about those two. I like Ahemelu a little bit better than I like Heath Pierce. I think Ahemelu's actually really good for just a 66, and he is 78 pace, so he does track back quite well. These two CDMs, Kyle Beckerman and Timoteo. I do like Kyle Beckerman. Timoteo, not the biggest fan of. I did get Pavel Pardo the other day from the Chicago Fire, who has some nasty free kick stats. And I've been trying to use them a little bit more, but any of these three guys, they don't cost around 1,000. Any of them, I think Beckerman costs around 1,000. That's it. You can go with any of these three guys. They're really just about the same. Pardo has better passing and stuff like that. Right here on the left side, actually one of the slowest attacking players on the team. It's Steve Zakawani from Seattle, 87 pace, which is still quite good, but compared to these other guys, he's quite slow. Decent player. It's a shame he's a righty, because if you want somebody at left wing, you want him to be a right-footed player so you can cut in and shoot. But when you have left midfielders and right midfielders, you want them to have the foot. Like, I want a left midfielder to be left-footed, so I can serve and across rather. Because I'm not saying that's you play to cross the ball, but just because when you have a left midfielder, you don't advance up the field as much. You don't cut in and shoot as often. Have not played with Dane Richards. I just bought him overnight, but the reason I bought him is because of that right there. 94 pace. I was playing with, let's see, this man right here, Marvin Chavez, and do I still have it? No, I sold Castillo, who is my other one. Castillo is the guy that I wouldn't be surprised if you guys would go for. 90 pace. He plays for FC Dallas, right midfielder. He's got 4-star skills, but again, he's a lefty. So, I mean, the thing with these outside midfielders is that in the counterattack, they really trail the play. The counterattack is basically led by this trio right here, and I'm taking really long on this, I apologize, but so I went with a little more pace, I know 90 is a good amount of pace, but I went with a little more pace in Dane Richards, which I'm eager to try out. I believe he only has 3-star skills, so that 94 pace should make up for it. It doesn't say over here. But 94 pace should make up for it. He's around 4.5k. One of my favorite players on the team here, Lee Win, 4-star skills, CAM. His stats don't look that good, but let me just tell you something. This guy, Lee Win, you probably would go with, just by looking at the stats, you probably want to go with this guy right here, Graham Zusi has, just to compare the stats. I mean, the only stat that Graham Zusi isn't better than is basically pace, because he's got much better shooting, much better passing, not as good dribbling, and then defending and stuff. But I tell you, I really noticed the fact that Lee Win has a lot better dribbling, and Graham Zusi just feels a lot quicker on the ball than Graham Zusi does, and I just can't seem to get things going when I have Graham Zusi on the field. I really don't know what it is. I actually struggle quite a bit when he's on the field, so I have him still on my team because I want to try him out some more, because I know he's got. I mean, those are some really good stats for a CAM, a silver CAM. So I'm gonna keep trying him out. And these two guys right here, Darren Maddox and Omar Cummings. Darren Maddox, 92 pace, 60 shooting, 48 passing, which is horrendous, and 69 dribbling. 71 handling, doesn't really matter. He's a pretty big guy, if I'm not mistaken. That's just by my, I have no idea how much. Where are the centimeters? 183 centimeters. I think that's around 6 feet. I don't want to do the math right now. But he is blazingly pacey. I mean, he is really fast. His dribbling lets him down a tiny bit, but I tell you, he really complements Omar Cummings. Like, these two complement each other very well, because Omar Cummings has 70 dribbling, it's a very noticeable difference with Omar Cummings. He only has 85 pace, but these two, I really can't explain. They complement each other very well. And in contrast to that, the guy I have on my bench, Dominic Oduro, who you might wonder why I'm not starting him. He has 94 pace. When I start him up top with Maddox, I really just don't feel it. I think you need to have either Oduro and Cummings or Maddox and Cummings, because having Oduro and Maddox just hasn't worked out that much for me. Still, I mean, Oduro's a pretty good player. 44 passing, that's just awful. But, again, this is my preferred combination up here. Darren Maddox, 92 pace, and Omar Cummings, 85 pace. So that's basically going to wrap it up. My bench, I showed you guys my bench, basically. Parva Parra, Marvin Chavez, and AJ Del Garza is just my backup center defender. So that's basically it. I'm probably going to put a picture up right now of my game that I won 17-0, just in case you didn't believe me. So that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would strongly recommend making this team. Remember to comment and subscribe. Again, we'll read all the comments, considering, our last video hasn't got any comments. And I will see you guys later. Alright, peace.